This is Dr. Anita with another diamond moment. Diamonds are produced by time, heat, and pressure. The cut, clarity, and size of the diamond will determine its use, and the use of the stone adds to its value. What pressures have you been under? What is the cut of your personality? Do you have a clear perspective of who you are? Does that perspective line up with where you want to go? If you're a diamond, it's time to redefine the previous steps of your process. In our last episode, I shared with you some of the things that I learned along the way, how to look at my life and determine what my role was, what I was destined to do. And I want us to do that same thing with you. But again, it takes some introversion, looking inside of yourself to determine what gifts you have been innately given. What is your personality? And by not running from your past, but turning it around and using what could have been a negatively defining moment of your life, turn it around to something which is positive. If we don't see anything else, I think that we're able to pick up our phones and look at the news section or turn on the television, and we're able to find a myriad of things that somehow affect us inside. That something about that speaks to an experience we may have had that would also give us an understanding on what our life's experiences have prepared us for. We're in one of those interesting points in time in which it's necessary for us to look around and use our lives in service. Some of the most lasting careers are built on serving others. When we look at life selfishly and only looking out for me, my, for, and no more, we find that foundation does not necessarily lead to longevity in terms of what you want to do with your life. So I would highly recommend looking at something that benefits more than just you, more people than just you. When you do that, you're able to develop a plan for your life that includes others and therefore has a higher probability of being supported by others. Over the last 4 or 5 years, we've seen some very disturbing news stories. We've seen some very disturbing images. And if you have been a person who may have experienced a life-changing event, and understanding what that feels like from the inside out, as opposed from the outside looking in, it may give you some areas of your life that you might be of benefit to others. So many of the movements that we see, social movements that we see, have been started by someone who was affected negatively by an event that utilized that negative event to turn around into something life-changing and positive for others. So I want you, as you're looking and evaluating your own life, to look back at those experiences and again, work through them, sit through them, cry through them if you need to. There's nothing wrong with tears. Hopefully they're not tears of depression, but cleansing tears that allow you to put into context to things that you've experienced, to be able to take the growth and development from them to become all that you can be. So with that being said, if you were not running from your past, if you weren't trying to push it away and get so far from it, how could you put these lessons to use to inform your future? How do these lessons inform your future? And how can what you learn become a positive in affecting the lives of others? Taking the things that are hard, those pressures, those pains, and turning them around through time produces the diamonds of your life. Once you're able to develop something from your history, from your past, when you combine it with your skill set, what could you do with that? I talked to you about the various workplace experiences that I'd had. And as I move forward today, I'm able to take many of those, I would say for the most part, the majority of those experiences, and I'm still utilizing them now. You learn from your experiences how to position them so that you can experience success in whatever it is that you want to do. And I want us to look at success. Does success mean that you have a multi-million-dollar paycheck? Or does success mean that you're doing whatever it is that you find to do to the highest and best that you can do it? Does success mean that if my life doesn't look like my neighbor's life, then I'm unsuccessful? Or does success mean that I chart my own course and I determine what success is in my life? There's some people who have large families. There's some people who have small families. And there's some people who chose not to have children. All of those lifestyles are appropriate for those people. And you have to take the time to determine what is appropriate for you. Some people want to have corporate careers. Other people want to work in the philanthropic area of helping others, giving away what they have. There are the Mother Teresas of the world, and there are the Bill Gates of the world. Both of those are right for those people. So to feel as though the only way that I'm successful is if I am successful looking at Bill Gates' life, you may miss what God, the Spirit, Source, the Creator has for you. And I would urge you to take the time to utilize all of the components of who you are to determine exactly where you want to go that would express who you are, so that you're not just going to get a job, but you're actually putting your hand to your life's work. Maybe your life's work is something simple. Maybe you are given to the arts. Maybe you have hands that can sculpt. Maybe you have the desire to just make people happy and to smile. Maybe who you are is a person who can think through a challenge and a problem, or a challenge and come up with a solution to problems in others' lives. The reason, again, that I use the word challenge is because challenging events, challenging subjects are meant to be overcome, whereas a problem you just want to get rid of. So what do you see around you that challenges people to the degree that they view it as a problem and solve that problem? Solve that problem. The adage that necessity is the mother of invention is very true. See a need and fill it is a part of a business mantra. What do you see that can be changed? Utilize who you are, your skill set, your mind to change it. And go out courageously into the marketplace and position it so that others can take advantage of what you have designed. Looking at your life, no one else's. I can't live your life for you. I can only live my life. And not allowing a preconceived assignment to stop you in what you're doing and what you want to do, or being limited by others' beliefs, can open a door to you that you will be forever grateful for. So I challenge you. Don't just take the bad news and let it be bad. Turn it around and let it work for your good, for the good of our world. Get a larger perspective of yourself. And don't stop it. Everything in my life is hard. If you feel that way, take those lemons and make lemonade. If you feel that way, dig deep inside of yourself and find a way to move from negative to positive in your own life. I guarantee you it will lift you higher than you could have ever dreamed possible, simply by being of service to someone else. If you've experienced something, many other people have experienced it as well, but they may not have had the innate gift, talent, and anointing to find a way out, to make that negative a positive, to turn that pressure into a diamond. But you do. I'm so excited to announce to you that I've become a mentor on wisdom. Please join me there. It's a place that we'll be able to interact with each other. You can ask questions that I can answer for you. We can actually talk in real time. Again, join me on wisdom. Thank you for listening, and join me next time as we redefine the previous steps of your process. Never forget, becoming is a process. A process has stages. One small change changes everything. So invest in yourself. Please visit my website at www.DrAnitaMc.com. That's DrAnitaMc.com for links and additional information. And please rate the podcast if you're enjoying it.